Croatia are out of the World Cup, round of 32. If you only watch the highlights, you would think it was just another one-goal thriller that could have gone either way. Unlucky Croatia, brilliant Portugal, brutal way to go out. I don't buy that, not fully. Because when you go call by call through this game, you find something more uncomfortable than bad luck. Every marginal decision in a one-goal match broke the exact same direction. In one game that decided whether football's biggest draw kept his World Cup alive. Here's what I'm showing you. A penalty that shouldn't have been given, an offside call that needed the referee to walk to a screen for a decision that normally automatic, and why the technology's objective doesn't settle the argument people think it does. And here's the stat that should stop you scrolling. This was the 10th goal wiped out by VAR at this tournament. 10th. And it's the only one that involved calling the referee over personally to rule on an offside instead of the automated system just flagging it. That's not normal, that's a choice. Start with the softer flashpoint, the one everyone's already forgotten. Croatia are 1-0 up, Perisic finishing a lovely move in the 53rd minute, and Croatia are the better side. More shots on target across the whole game. Portugal only had 3 on target in over 100 minutes. Then Portugal get a penalty for a foul on Renato Veiga. Watch it back frame by frame and it's the kind of contact you see 40 times a game that never gets given. The kind of call that goes either way 9 times out of 10. And this time, it goes to the team with a 40-year-old superstar who would never score a World Cup knockout goal in 20 years and 6 tournaments. He buries it. Suddenly, the story of the night is not Croatia's control of the game. It's Ronaldo finally getting his moment. On its own, fine. Referees give soft penalties all the time, both ways. But that's not the moment that actually decided the game. That came in the 103rd minute. Croatia think they have forced extra time. Gvardiol taps in what looks like a stoppage-time equalizer. The stadium erupts. Modric's teammates are sprinting to the corner. Then VAR pulls it back. Not with an automatic offside line, like every one of the tournament's 9 previous overturns. This time they call referee Espen Eskas personally to the pitch side, monitor to decide whether Croatia's own player Matanovic got the faintest flick on the ball before it decided cannoned off Veiga to Perisic path. If he touched it, Pasilic's offside and the goal's gone. If not, Croatia are level with 30 more minutes and all the momentum. They ruled he touched it. Roberto Martinez said afterward that the ball has a chip in it now. Objective, no subjectivity, and I'll give you the strongest version of the other side, because you deserve that. Darren Cann, a respected former Premier League assistant referee, watched it back and said the call was correct. That's a real credible voice backing the officials. I'm not pretending that doesn't matter. But here's what Martinez's explanation doesn't answer. If the chip is that definitive, why send the referee to a screen at all? Every other disallowed goal this tournament, the system flagged it instantly. This is the only one where a human had to be walked over to interpret data that was supposedly beyond interpretation. That inconsistency is the story. Not that the call was necessarily wrong, but that the process only got this careful in the one match where the other outcome sends Ronaldo home in the round of 32. Nobody's saying FIFA fixed a match, there is no evidence of that. But you don't need a conspiracy to notice and incentive FIFA broadcast numbers. Sponsor decks, their entire commercial pitch for this tournament are built around Ronaldo playing as many games as possible. That's just true. And when every 50-50 call in the one game that could have ended this World Cup breaks the same way, you are allowed to ask the question even without an answer. So here's the through line. Croatia didn't lose because they were the worst team. By most underlying numbers, they were not. They lost a match where the two most contentious moments both benefited the side FIFA needed to keep in the tournament. And the one time officials broke from their own process all game. It broke the same way too. Maybe that's coincidence, but Modric's international story just ended on the back of it. And Ronaldo gets to chase his first World Cup on a night where every close call fell his way. Croatia didn't get outplayed, they got out-officiated. Tell me in the comments, is Can right? Or I'm reaching? Or did you see exactly what I saw? If you want every controversial call this tournament broken down, hit subscribe because knockout football's absolute to get a lot messier.